Did I mention it's kind of addicting? Oh, no. Yep. Actually, oh, yep. Nope, 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 yep, 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 nope, yep, yep, nope, 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 yep, why not? Sure, might as well. Alrighty, hello and welcome to the channel, and for today's video, one of my favorite things to do to make money. That thing right there actually sounds like there's a bunch more behind me. There's some in the air. Geese! Now, it's probably not a mystery that sometimes to do some of the multiplayer hunts I do, it takes a pretty penny. And seeing as most of the time my hunting style doesn't allow me to go running around shooting everything that can sneeze, I tend to run out of funds often, and I need to make them back quick, fast, and in a hurry. Well, guess what pays really well? Geese. Now, of course, geese can be intermittent, so I like to have something going on the other screen while I'm waiting for them to come in. Of course, today I'm getting a bit of a head start. And so right now I'm actually binge watching Criminal Minds again. Now, I intended to get down, I have a layout blind there, and then I actually have a waterfowl blind there. But apparently I may not have that opportunity. I'm going to have to lay into these guys a little early. Now, for this, I like to use the 12 gauge. Pump action, of course, and the 22 rifle. Now, normally if I'm geese hunting, or goose hunting, however you say that, I would just stick to the 12 gauge, but since the goal here today is to make money, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the 22 just so I can pick off the stragglers. These guys are pretty much, they're gonna fly off. I need to get my stand, so let's just go for it. There we go. Nope. Excuse me. Thank you. Now, I like to run with manual chambering off for this, so the reload the chambering happens automatically. But I like to have manual reload on. That way, when you run out of ammo in one gun, you're not stuck in the reload animation before you can switch to the other. Now, of course, I don't play in realism mode for this part. The entire idea is just making money. It's something I'm going to do passively while I'm watching TV or YouTube, just to grind out some cash. So to kind of get a thing going here, let's start by figuring out how much I have. So currently I have 139,939 credits, and I'm actually going to set the time real quick. No particular reason other than to give me more daylight. Now, of course, this is Hirschfelden, and it's this field right over here. Whoop, right, get out of there. Right over here, if that wasn't obvious enough. And the main reason I like this field is because, well, you have a long way you can see. You can see everything. So you can see them coming in, you can see them taking off. If they die outside of the field, you have a pretty good chance of being able to see where they fall. Again, if I were hunting in realism mode, I would not have tracks on, I would not have anything else on. I wouldn't be shooting on them if they were out of the field. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and wait, and from when the first set of birds land, I'm going to start a timer for 1 hour, and just try and figure out exactly how much money I can make doing this. Looks like our first batch of contenders is here. I do like to quickly spot, so I'm not just shooting willy-nilly. I hear a second group. Yep, there's a second group. Oh yeah. Oh, wait, there's a third group up there. That 4 is not too bad. All right, let me get my phone up and get it ready for the timer. I also heard a road here. That's a lot of flying money. I know some people bring more than one shotgun, but I don't want to get too carried away. I'm going to start the timer now. Yep, there we go. Switch weapons. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Wait. And it's down. All right. Now for the part where it makes me wish we really had dogs. That was not great shooting. That was not good on my part. But you can see a lot of them you're going to make between the high 800s to 1100 range. That's 1100. Look at that. 980, 1000 flat, 960, 914. I guess that was the last one. I thought I had one more over here. That's the only downside about using the 22. All right. It's that easy. Rinse, repeat, see how much money I can make today. Oh, look at that. I did miss one. Another 900. All right, so we have one solo bird here, and this is going to probably give me a good opportunity to show one of the downsides about using the 22 for this, if it does what I think it's going to do. Now, I know you're supposed to spook them up, but again, I'm doing this for money, so I'm going to let it land, and that will be my mistake. Yep, there it goes. And that's why you don't shoot them with the 22 when they're in the landing animation. I can almost get that to happen reliably now. And it's down there. It's gone. The worst part is if you play with tracks and down animal highlights and all that stuff on, you get to deal with that. So, yeah, shotgun only when they're on the ground. Because for some reason that kills them faster, and if you shoot them with the 22, they have a chance to take off and get under the map. I actually didn't know you could get under the map. I've never fallen through the map in this game, and I've never had an animal do it until this happened with the geese, and it happens a lot. Guess that's about it. Cue the montage. And time. All right, it has been 1 hour, although I'm not gonna lie, part of me, there's one little problem, and that is, remember the goose we shot in the beginning? Yeah, I forgot about it. So I came over here to collect one. I was like, oh no, one flew off somewhere, and I actually wasted probably about 5 minutes trying to find it until I remembered it's down there. So yeah, but all right, let's see what I did. That was exactly 1 hour. The birds weren't as frequent as I've seen them sometimes, but yeah, pretty good. So it looks like I'm ending with 189,616. I bust out my handy dandy calculator. Means I made 49,677. Divide that by 60 minutes, and I get 827.95 credits per minute. So basically a goose a minute. There are definitely higher rates of earning you can do. You know, it's not quite as good as, say, Surly Jester's Fallow Deer Derby. Link to his channel in the description down below. But for me, I enjoy it because it's passive. I'm watching TV on the other screen, listening for the geese, and then bang, bang, bang. And it's a good way to kind of practice your aiming. As I probably demonstrated quite a few times, I still need more practice. Now, if you're thinking, hey, this would be great for multiplayer, me and my buds can jump in, we can put some layout blinds there like that, and we can hang out and shoot geese. Sorta. Unfortunately, multiplayer tends to do multiplayer things quite often when you attempt that. 2 players, you see a little bit of problem, but once you get to 3 players, well, you start to get desync, where the geese are there, 1 player can see them, but basically if you can't spot them, then you're the only one seeing them. They're ambient. The other players can't see them. And it seems that the more players you have, the rarer it is for actual huntable birds to come in and land. But another benefit to grinding money this way is, well, when you chew through as many birds, some pretty cool things might happen. You might come across a diamond. You might come across a second diamond. You might come across a troll of a diamond. I mean, seriously, 8.5, 8 point. If you're not going to show the point difference, that meant that it wasn't a diamond. I just, frustration. All right, well, that's how I make money for fun. That's all I got there. There's probably better ways to do it and easier ways, but I don't know, ever since I've started doing this, it's a lot easier for me about once a week to sit down for a couple hours, shoot a bunch of geese, and then I have my money for all my hunts that I'm going to do through the week. Works out pretty well. All right, so that's going to be the end of that. If you have any interest in helping support the channel, there are links in the description down below. There are buttons if you liked it, buttons if you didn't, and as always, buttons to push. Until next time. Wait. Oh, I missed one. Another $877? Well, that takes me to a total of $50,554. And I'm not gonna lie, I am quite certain there's at least 2 or 3 more that I didn't go get. Well, not to mention there's a one down underground. Oh well.